So I thought we'd start out this video with me showing you an earlier prototype of the headphones that I'll be using for this video and hopefully more videos in the future. My partner had a great idea to make some earphone microphones, so they're I can wear them in my ears and pick up very real sound. You have to forgive the state of the soldering iron in this video. It's about to be replaced. But what he did was get these little microphone capsules, which the wires promptly fell off of, and you see he's re-soldering them in that. Now, we tried putting them on this sort of microphone setup, stereo microphone setup, but because the soldering iron is so old, it doesn't heat up right. So it wasn't, every time we thought it'd be about right, it wouldn't work. So we ended up stripping that end off and just soldering that little microphone capsule directly to the cord and all those little wires inside. I'm not exactly the best with electricity, so he's the one doing this. It's such a neat process though, and I really look forward to learning how to solder so I can help make cool microphone things too. I'm actually using the final microphones that we made to record this VO right now. The one that you're seeing being made is more of a super beta prototype, but it was very good proof of concept to see if these little capsules would get us the kind of sound that we wanted. So once that capsule's been put on to the wires, it's time to make it not a bunch of bare wires poking out of something. And the way that that's done is with shrink tubing, or I'm certain it's got a better name, but that's just what I call it. It's cool stuff. You just slide it over what it is that you want to be contained. And you can see he's manhandling it a little bit, but that's okay because he did a good soldering job. Once it gets all in place, you use heat to shrink it more tightly and snugly around the whatever it is you're wrapping. It's used for a lot of electricity stuff. I'm not the best at knowing all of this electrical stuff, but I think this is pretty cool. He's using the barrel of the soldering iron to make it shrink, and you can see it sort of happen right there. Sort of like if you've ever seen something on how it's made, products be shrink wrapped. You just apply heat, and the plastic doesn't melt so much as just reduces down around whatever it is you're trying to wrap. It's pretty cool stuff. I kind of wish I had more occasion to use it. It's sort of magical. But again, the headphones you'll see me wearing in just a couple seconds are not these. These were ones to test and see if the capsules worked the way we wanted them to. It can be pretty difficult to actually put this in your ear, I think. Well, I know, not just think. But I wanted to show you some of the ways that this was made, because it's a cool process and it's thanks to your guys' support that my partner and I are finding awesome ways to bring you more audio. And in just a moment, we'll see a cool way that I've found to use these headphone microphones. I think you'll like it quite a lot. So, these are the headphones that my partner ended up making, and they're super classy. They're very rough still, but there's something to making things yourself rather than just buying them that I really like. You can hear the headphone wires a little bit, which I'm trying to figure out how to reduce a little bit, but I think this will be fun. So I thought, what better way to test real life sound than having good hair noises while I bleach the side of my hair, which super needs to be done. I think you'll like this because there's a lot of good noises that can be had. You'll have to forgive me. I'm going to be looking in the mirror a little bit more than at you, but the sounds you hear will be the sounds that I hear, okay? Right. Now, I actually couldn't tell you when exactly or why exactly I decided to be bleaching half my head. But I like it a lot. It's very distinctive. I get a lot of compliments. So the interesting thing about bleaching is you're supposed to have kind of unwashed hair. So that's why my hair is particularly blah right now. So you can see some colors sneaked in last time on this side, but that's okay. So, first to get this out of the way, and then I'm very rough with how I part the back. I don't try too hard to get it perfect. I love these clips. Pretty fun. And the only thing I miss about having short hair is you get a lot less hair fun things. Okay. Now, the super gross part. Sorry for that. I use Vaseline to protect the stuff that I'm not bleaching. And it's really low right now, so I'll use a popsicle stick. It's so gross. I'm sorry. You have to see me like this. Oh, God, I didn't need to get it on nearly that much. That's the face I make when I do my hair. Pretty much always is. Ugh. I'll just keep going and it'll work itself out. But I'm very excited about having these I actually put my finger for this part. Having these little microphones, headphone microphones. So there's just so much more I can do and so much more immersion I can give you with them than I can with my mic setup. Which, if you follow my poor forlorn Twitter, I have taken pictures of. Okay. Essentially, I just want to kind of protect the normal hair. Close enough for government work. Handy towel. Nice thing about doing it in the bathroom. Okay. Oh, that was me trying to throw something in the trash and missing. However, my cord isn't long enough for me to pick it up right now. So, okay. So, one of my favorite things is close sounds. But I feel like I need a good reason to use them and to justify buying ones that aren't just, you know, the ones you use for your hair. So, hopefully I'll think of something, or you'll help me think of something that's a good role player. Some reason to get better gloves. These are good enough for bleach. They're kind of monster hands. Monsters. Okay, sorry. So I use, and the way I do my bleachy hair is I have textured hair. I can kind of just do it without worrying about hair health too much. So, but I use this Wella powder lightener. I just get it at Sally's. And I have a whipped cream container that I just poured into. You'll have to forgive my voice. It's really bad allergies right now. So, trees are all doing their thing and making more trees. But into that, I had the developer, and I used 20. With my hair texture, I should be using 40. But I'm kind of a baby, and I don't know. I'm going to use 40 next time. I promised myself that, but I got to use this up first. So, as you see, I don't measure. Because I'm not a hair person. Although I'm very meticulous in a lot of other ways, I'm not meticulous in this way. But I've been doing this enough that I do know what texture to go for. Now, for the part where I'm going to have to ignore you for just a little bit while I do this. Popsicle sticks are like the best. And I tend to do this before I shave my sides down, so if I mess up and put it on, oh no, like I said, prototypes. Also, I'm not huge fans of headphones. Give myself a little bit. What did I do? Of course, that had to happen at this point. There we go. We're all learning together. Okay, I think we're set. Where was I? Ah, yes. I honestly can't explain how wonderful it is. All of your guys' comments and over 500 subscribers now. It's pretty awesome. You're pretty awesome. It means a lot to me. It's why, it's what gives me a drive to try and figure out ways to get you more and better audio and cool setups. I have some good ideas in the pipeline, I'll say that. I know someone asked if I have any plans to sell or give away the embroideries from some of the earlier videos. Not at this time, but hopefully maybe soon. We'll figure it out together, I think. This is something I start doing to get it out of my way. Yeah, good look, right? It's very early 90s. Did any of you do that? Like, kind of party dread it, you twist it up. And those of you who like legit do your hair, you know what you're doing, please don't judge me. This is what works for my hair. This headphone, I really apologize, does not, there we go, does not want to stay in through active movement. That's gonna be fun stuff to edit out. Okay, now it gets exciting because I can't see it. But that's partially why I do the Vaseline, petroleum jelly, that I can kind of mess up and not get it everywhere. My sister is very good at hair, and she's always like, well, you should do this and this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not. That's gonna be a little bit more than I really got the skills for, dude. I hope these sounds are coming through. We'll find out in a little bit when I go do the audio from this. Okay. I would have had to make or use so much bleach if I had done my roots like a month ago. Getting this done. Can't really get it in there. Do you see? I should just get better clothes in general. I feel almost like I know awesome people who do beautiful, like, salon role plays, like Shinobi Whispers. Can see this, just go, girl, what are you doing? good enough for government work. Although actually, the best way, pull out half C's and I can. Okay. So this is what I'm kind of excited about. So I get to make this very chic and space-aged hat to sort of keep things in place and keep it warmer while I wait. So we're gonna wait now. Magic of video. Hello there. So because I had to wash out the bleach, I couldn't wear the headphones because I don't want to electrocute myself. So we're trying something else too that I was hoping will work. They're set up on some little stands, sort of gnarly from me. So I'm hoping that they pick up the sound pretty good. Thank you so much for writing out this fun audio testing with me. I think it's gonna prove to do some good stuff. So, as per usual, my bleach job is pretty spotty, but that's okay. Now, I have to do my toner. Not toner like a Xerox, but it takes out some of the brassiness, I guess. Okay, so first I gotta get gloves. Give me 1 second. Get gloves. Worst thing in the world is like trippies in the back of your neck. Okay. So I use this Color Charm toner in, I don't have the glasses on, T14. I don't really know how much difference it does, but I don't really do this the way I'm supposed to. So, and again, no measuring. I'm gonna put 2 of my favorite hair salon role plays in the description, and I highly encourage you to check them out. They are dreamy as can be, so more developer goes in there. If you can see, it's like this gross looking stuff. And it smells very strong. I might have poured too much. I should have poured the developer first. Definitely should have poured my developer first. I'm cooking. So see, I kept, even though I rinsed everything, I kept my stuff parted. This is really gross, so it's a lot funnier and like puddingy, I don't know, guys. Okay, I'm gonna probably back out of frame while I try and get it here. I just dropped a big chunk on the floor. Ew, 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 disgusting stuff. Ew, ew, ew. Twisting it up, getting it all in there. Okay. Super gross stuff. Do, 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 do. I noticed that there are ways to do it to make it, this whole process that I go through, more even, but I actually really like the organic aspects of the rough way that I do this. Sort of like my hair cutting video. My hair allows me to be a little bit rougher with how I manage it. Gross. So I get another cutting pad. There we go. This is, I think, probably the most glamorous thing possible.